You remember the moment. We all do. The sugar palms sit down. The air was so thick you could feel it, just waiting for something to snap. And then, out of nowhere, this voice just slices through all of it with that one line. And for a split second, everyone, and I mean everyone, thought, that's the LB. But it wasn't.
Right? And then the camera swings and you see her walking in with Leona J. and Melody Sin like the goddamn cavalry. It was a complete power shift in one sentence. A presence that didn't ask for permission. It just took the space. You just knew things were about to change.
And that is who we are breaking down today. The one, the only Maraé Lux. You know, if you follow the 11.6 ecosystem like we do, this has been a long, long time coming. And listen, huge shout out to DLB and the entire camp. We are massive fans of everything you're building over there. Seriously.
Because that moment at Sugar Palm, it wasn't really an introduction for us, was it? No. For anyone who's been deep in the 11.6 catalog, it felt more like a confirmation. We've heard that voice weaving through the static for years. All right, you ready? Let's really get into it.
Okay, so let's start with where you already know her from. She's been the secret weapon, right? The emotional core inside the sonic architecture of some of DLD's most legendary tracks.
And this slide right here, this is the proof. This shows you her incredible range. Think about it. You go from the ghostly, haunting vibe on Vegas in July to the absolute gut punch of raw pain in I Ain't Whole Yet. She's never just a feature. She's an essential part of the song's DNA. She's that quiet thunder we all knew was building in the background. But, you know, to really get her impact, you have to understand who she is beyond the recording booth. And it's not simple. She's not just one thing. So let's dig into what really makes her tick. First, let's just put this number up on the screen and let it sit there for a second. 23. All of this presence, this history, this quiet confidence. And she's only 23 years old. Just keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this.
This is probably the best way to describe her. Everything we've seen, everything we've read, it all paints a picture of someone who is fundamentally built on contradictions, which, let's be real, is exactly what makes her so magnetic.
And this right here, this lays it all out perfectly. On stage, she is this commanding, hypnotic force of nature, a phoenix in flames. But offstage, the person described as this soft-spoken, introverted artist who collects rare vinyl. It's not a persona, it's not an act. It's a genuine duality. And this duality, it's rooted in her very identity. She was born in Las Vegas to a world-renowned Korean ballerina and a Japanese-Mexican DJ. So her entire existence is a fusion. This isn't just some fun fact for her bio, it is the absolute core of her art and her worldview. And boom, there it is. This is the line that defines everything. When the industry tried to box her in, market her as some kind of exotic appetizer, this was her response. She's not parts of things. She is the complete, powerful, and sometimes chaotic fusion of all of it. Korean rage, Mexican fire, Japanese precision, she's the whole damn kitchen. So how does someone with this background, this intensity, how do they even approach making music? Well, she doesn't see it the way most artists do. For her, it's a form of record-keeping.
This is so key to understanding her entire process. Her lyrics aren't just stories. They're evidence. They are proof of what happened, how it felt, and who was there. Every single song is a transaction, stamped and filed away for the record.
And this one right here? This is a direct shot at an industry that so often wants to sand down the edges of its female artists. She's making it crystal clear. If you sign up for Maraé Lux, you're getting the beauty and the brutality. You get all of it. No refunds. So here's the crucial point. Her songwriting is an act of aggression. It's intentional, it's confrontational, and it is absolutely not designed for some radio-friendly mass appeal playlist. It's designed to have an impact, to leave a mark. It's a weapon. Which, of course, brings us full circle, right back to that moment at Sugar Palm, where her weaponized honesty hit the world in real time and had an immediate, explosive effect. The reaction was instant. I mean, that one line just detonated online. Look at these comments. The difference between being featured and being feared. Come on. That says absolutely everything, doesn't it? People didn't just hear her, they felt her. She didn't just walk into a room, she walked into the narrative and took the damn steering wheel. So what does all of this really add up to?
It means you can't categorize her. You can't just throw her on a chill vibes playlist and call it a day. She is something else entirely.
This quote just captures it all, doesn't it? The industry isn't creating a lane for her, she's out there paving her own damn street. It's a declaration of complete and total artistic sovereignty. And that's really the ultimate takeaway for all of us, especially for the Joyons out there. Her music, her presence, her energy, it demands your full attention. You don't put on Marae Lux to just chill. You put it on to confront something. She is not the vibe. She is the event. Which leaves us with this final, lingering question. In an industry that's built on neat little boxes and predictable rollouts, what in the world do you do with an artist who is an unapologetic, undefinable force of nature? Honestly, you don't do anything. You just get out of the way and you watch the rain begin.